Hello, magic casters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 76th episode of our first level spell series. Not only is it the 76th, but it's also the last one currently, until Wizards add some new content, which they're always likely to. So for the time being, though, this is the last episode of the first level spell series, which is so exciting. Today we're going to be talking about Zephyr Strike. It is usable exclusively by the Ranger and anyone else with access to their spell lists, of course. And it is found in the Xanathar's Guide to Everything handbook, which I would certainly recommend getting. A Zephyr, by the way, in case you're unfamiliar, is defined as a soft, gentle breeze. So bear that in mind as you read through this spell, and it'll make a lot more sense to you. Now, that out of the way, let's take a look at its mechanics. Its cast time is one bonus action, which is super great. Its range is self, its duration is 1 minute, and sadly it is a concentration spell, but you gotta take some hits and misses here and there. The effect at a glance is as followed. Until the spell ends, your movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Once before the spell ends, you gain advantage on a weapon attack roll. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage. And hit or miss, you gain an extra 30 feet of movement until the end of that turn. The components are just verbal, which is super great. It means you can carry a weapon and shield while you're casting. And the school is Transmutation. Fantastic stuff. It's interesting that it's transmutation because it implies it actually changes the body in one way or another, so RP that however you'd like. With that out of the way, let's take a look at its full description and flesh out this spell just a little bit better. You move like the wind. Until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. Very cool stuff. Something I'd like to point out is it doesn't specify it has to be a melee weapon attack. What that means is it can be a ranged weapon attack too, which is super great, especially if you're playing a ranger. A lot of rangers are played at a distance anyway, so this just works really well with that. With that all out of the way, let's take a look at some alternative uses. So one of the best ones that I could think of was using this to get out of a dangerous situation. Another interesting way to use Zephyr Strike that I haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about is this really opens up the game for those characters who have multi-attack, or who can attack more than once in a turn. By that what I mean is you could hit one enemy, run over, attack another one, run over, attack another one, without ever having to worry about attacks of opportunity. So I think it's a really solid pick if you're going with like Magic Initiate, for example. A very solid pick. That being said, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank our patrons, Marcos G. Guzman Jr., Reyna, Tanner Frazier, Kenny Garcia, Bruce T, and Tato Seal. Thank you so much for just supporting the channel. It means a lot to me, it means a lot to the people who are viewing right now. If you'd like to chat with us or have any questions, comments, anything like that, please check out our daily live streams every day from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you like that hand-drawn Warforged and you'd like your own hand-drawn D&D character, please check out our Patreon videos to figure out exactly how to do that. If you have any cool ideas, cool uses, or interesting stories involving Zephyr Strike, please put it down beneath in the comment section. I'd really like to read them, and I know everyone tuning in right now would as well. That being said, thank you so much for your time, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, and as always, happy casting.